Chapter 1109 is literally one of the craziest chapters of all year. Well, I mean, of all 2 years. Well, in 2024 and 2023. So come on, let's start the review immediately. Well, I mean, it's a summary of the spoilers, so we still didn't have the full chapter. So come on, alright, no problem. We started with the cover page, and we finally started a new mini story, which was in Wano Kuni, and we saw that Onigashima was sinking like in Titanic. So oh my god, well, I was gonna say finally, but oh my god, unfortunately the land or the island or the place where Kaido built is now gone forever. So I don't know if we're gonna keep this mini story of Wano. I don't know if this is gonna happen or not, but I feel like nah, it's just gonna be a one cover page. But we're finally getting something, not like some request, some random request where Luffy draws some bull. Well, okay, alright. Starting with the chapter, we can see that the chapter began with Vegapunk's pre-recorded message to the world. Vegapunk tells people they have a few minutes to prepare the Dendemushi video to view the message. And we see people from all over the world preparing to see the message. Among them Morgan's, Fifi, and Wobble. So it is gonna be huge, okay? And the Gorosi got the message. So they were literally looking at the video and they were wondering, what's the message gonna be, okay? It is really gonna shock the world, and it's totally gonna shock Imu-sama and the Gorosi. At Egghead, Kizaru attacks Luffy in multiple ways, but Luffy dodges them. Luffy wonders why Saturn doesn't take damage from his attacks. Probably he's gonna say, is he Kaido or something again? Okay, like he did with the Seraphim. He then crushes Saturn and Kizaru like pancakes and throws them away. Holy cook. That's the thing that I'm gonna say, okay? Holy cook. Wait, I'm gonna say at the end of the chapter, okay? Or at the end of this video, alright? Okay, Saturn still takes no damage and returns to fight Luffy. I'm not gonna say anything about Saturn right now, okay? And at the end of this chapter, it seems that Saturn summons the rest of the Gorosi, and oh my god. Okay, alright, let me start with this. Like I said, I was gonna say it at the end of this video, okay? So this is the summary of the chapter, the spoilers. We're still getting the summary, the full summary, and we're still getting the full review of the chapter. I think I'm gonna do it. I literally have a full power right now. I'm ready to talk about One Piece. I literally have this energy that I want to talk about One Piece. Okay, so let's start just talking about the last thing that happened in this chapter. That Saturn wanted the Gorosi to come at the Egghead Island, and this is gonna be crazy, okay? I've seen a lot of people on Twitter already starting to say, or X, starting to say that, oh my god, they're coming, so Gandhi is gonna fight Zoro, and Sanji's uncle is gonna fight Sanji, and all of that. Wait, guys, just chill. It is still not confirmed, okay? It is still not confirmed that they're gonna come to the Egghead Island. I think there is a scenario where it's gonna be really crazy, where we see how, remember in the previous chapter 1108 when when Saturn transformed into this new form of his, and Sanji says that you're already losing your humanity or something like that. So there's something crazy. If this happens, it's really gonna summarize or gonna highlight how evil the Gorosi and Imu-sama. I think of a scenario where, yes, Saturn now calls the Gorosi and asking them to help him, basically, and then they're gonna say, no, go fuck yourself. Yes, that's an option. It is possible. It is possible, in my opinion. I feel like, I already feel like that's the scenario is gonna happen, because I don't feel like the Gorosi is gonna arrive at the Egghead Island. I'm sorry, the Straw Hats, I love you guys, but there's no chance in hell you're gonna leave, you're gonna escape the Egghead Island while all the 5 Gorosi are there, okay? My opinion, the only guy who can fight them, it is Luffy. I know you're already building your dream matches, your dream fights, where you all say, oh, Zoro's gonna fight Gandhi. If we're being honest, and Sanji is gonna fight his uncle, that guy. If you're being honest, if Zoro and Sanji fight one of the Gorosi, they're gonna get cooked, man. They're gonna get cooked like if they were Chopper or something. So that's why we don't want to see it right now. I don't want to see it. the real people don't want to see it. I know the agenda people want to see it. I don't know. These guys on Twitter, sometimes I feel like they're not even real dudes. I don't know. Okay, so it's not gonna happen. Okay, if you're talking real, I mean, I enjoy talking sense in One Piece. I see a lot of people who are fan of some character and they be like, oh, I want to see Chopper versus Blackbeard. I know Chopper is gonna kill him. I know those people aren't real, okay? But I feel like, in my opinion, there's no chance in hell for the Straw Hats to... Even with Blood Armor, dude. Even with Blood Armor. There's no chance in hell if the Grossi arrives, okay? So that's why I feel like that's the scenario is gonna happen. Number one, I feel like the Grossi aren't gonna go to the Egghead Island, alright? Because we still haven't seen anything from them. We just saw their reaction while Vegapunk saying the thing that we still don't know what is it, okay? I feel like it is one of two, or he probably gonna say these two things. I feel like number one, he's gonna say the real name of the Ancient Kingdom, or of the Ancient Kingdom. And I've seen a lot of people saying that, okay? It's predictable thing. We can anticipate that, alright? Number two, I feel like he's gonna... Oh my god, this is crazy already. Even before I said it, okay? I feel like he's gonna say that Imu-sama is real. There is a guy who lives in the empty throne. And his name is Emo, or I don't know what is he gonna say, but I feel like he's gonna say the same thing that Salbu said when he was talking to the Revolutionary Army with Dragon and Ivankov, and he said that, are you seeing the empty throne? Wasn't? And boom, they've disconnected everything. So let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, are they gonna be able to disconnect the video? I think it's not possible, because I feel like Vegapunk has planned this all along since, I don't know, like years ago, because it is now he pre-recorded the video, and the time he's almost dead or something, he's gonna show it to the world. So in my opinion, I feel like yes, he has already planned this for a while now, okay? Number two that I really wanted to say, and I said that at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you guys, holy L Saturn, man. Okay, let's start talking about Saturn, guys. Let's start talking about Saturn, man. I'm speechless when it comes to Saturn, man. Alright, let's start from the beginning. The first time, it was the announcement that Saturn is heading to the Egghead Island. I was so damn hyped that I felt like, oh my god, I'm already loving this. I'm already hyped for everything, okay? I was already hyped for Kizaru, and there's no question about it. We all are hyped about Kizaru, okay? But I was like, oh my god, the Grossi are finally leaving, are finally making their movement or something like that. So I was really hyped, and we've seen the introduction of Saturn, and we've seen the name, saying J. Garcia Saturn, everything. And his name was Saturn. That means, of course, Saturn, Jupiter, and then boom, we figured everything. Luffy's the sun god Nika, Emo's probably related to the moon and everything, so it was crazy. We were really excited about it. We were having fun, we were hyped. Yes, let's go, Saturn is here. And then we've seen his transformation. And then we've seen Kuma's flashback and what he's done with Kuma, Jenny, and Joriboni, right? But the thing is, I feel like I've seen these type of villains a lot. Not only in anime in general, I've seen it in One Piece. I feel like I've seen these type of guys, these type of evil guys where like, yeah, human are a human, you all are trash or are rubbish, you're not worthy of living, blah blah blah. I've seen it a lot, to be honest. I don't get the feeling that the Grossi, I'm not gonna say, okay, let's just, I'm gonna talk about Saturn, okay? I don't get the feeling that he's unique as a villain, he's unique as an antagonist at least, because for now, let's start with the villains we've seen after the time skip, okay? Let's just ignore these weird villains like Caesar Clown and Hody Jones and all that bullshit, okay? We started with the Flamingo. He was crazy. He was one of the best villains in One Piece, in of course anime and manga history, okay? And then Big Mom, it was crazy. We've seen how dominant she is, we've seen everything, we've seen the whole Cake Island and everything, and Kaido. So these type of guys, these type of villains that we want to see for Luffy after the time skip, right? So we all thought that of course the Grossi are the final opponents of the Straw Hats and the alliance of the Straw Hats or something like that. But now, after seeing Saturn, the man has got a lot of L's that I don't even know how to count this, okay? Because we started this, he got the punch from Kuma. And then he got back and realized that, oh my god, yes, he can recover, or not recover in specific. I feel like my theory that he gets back on time where nothing happened. It's like Orihime, or I forgot her name, Orihime in Bleach, right? She's not healing, and specifically, she's not a doctor, but she has this power where she can get your body back in time where you were fully healed or something like that, right? So I feel like that's Saturn's power, whether it's his devil fruit, whether it's, I don't know, I mean, some people saying that he's not even a human being like the other Gorosi and Imusama, so it is possible, okay? It can be where he was born, the creature he is, okay? But let's just ignore all this, let's just ignore everything. The man has nothing to add for the story, in my opinion. I don't know. I don't know if it's just only me, guys, or you also feel the same, because I really want your opinion. Write down in the comments down below, what do you think about Saturn, man? I really want to see your opinion, guys, so write down in the comments down below, what do you think about Saturn? I feel like I'm gonna, whenever I'm gonna say Saturn, next time, I'm gonna say Saturn, the L guy, okay? He is the L guy indeed, so I'm gonna say Laturn, right? So yeah, I guess that was it. That was the spoilers. So like I said, I'll be there, I'll be here when the chapter comes out, and I'll make a review. So I guess that's it. Write down in the comments below, like I said, about Saturn and everything, and what do you think about the chapter, and what do you think Vegapunk's message is gonna be to the world. And I guess that's it, guys. Get out of here.